Okay, we're going to take a quick look at a real early version of the we call it interactive work order, the digital work order. The work order in the system is supposed to replace the printed work order, whether it's a service ticket, installation ticket. You'll still have some kinds of paperwork, no doubt, for the near future, but the idea of this is to replace the printed work orders of either type, residential, commercial. So we're looking at this truck schedule here. I'm going to pick this job right here. You know the job cost entry screen here. I'm not going to spend any time on this, but every work order is tied to a schedule entry. So right here's a new link. It says edit work order. If you click the edit work order link, you'll see the job on the screen, but this is the work order. Okay, the top of the screen has information about the job. The items that are already on this order are listed, and you can put the quantities in if you use those. There are a couple items here that I've already started on this work order, I guess. You have at this time 3 additional blank lines. We can put 5 or 6 or more, but when you put items on these lines and hit save, it will move the items you've put on the line up, and you'll get 3 more or 5 more or 7 more, so there's no limit to how many you can actually put on here. There's a finder here if you press the find button. If you have a description for the item that's different than the one that comes up in the system, if you type it here, that will take precedence. If you don't, if you just put an item here, let's put a roller in here or something. A couple rollers in there. Down here are work perform codes. We've got way too many of these, but we'll just click a couple work perform codes. That's all you do is click those. Here's where you put information on the ticket that the customer needs to see. Okay, so Monday. There's a date. It's got a date picker, of course, if you want to change it. Mechanic, if it's a different mechanic, you change that on the drop down list, and then you hit save. When you save, it'll pick up that item that I just put in, the roller, pick up the work perform codes, and it'll save your signature, your information that you put here. This button, post work order, what this does is posts it, which just locks it so it can't be edited again. You don't do that until the customer's signed it and everything's on it. Then it's a static record that doesn't get changed. When you're ready for the customer to sign, you click this accept signature button, and the screen changes. There's no editing involved. This is what the customer will see. He'll see the quantity, the items, he'll see the work perform codes, he'll see your notes here. What's not on here and has to be added is the request for additional work, the authorization for additional work. Here are the terms. Here's the signature. We got to add another one, of course, for the additional work. Here the customer prints his name and title. I think that label will probably say printed name and title. The date is over here. Won't be quite so wide on the tablet either. Of course, this is on the screen, so it's got a picker like everything else. The signature, the way that works is use a stylus on the tablet. So you'll have a stylus with you, and he basically signs his name. That's my signature right there. Now there's a print button here also. What the print button will do is print prints a ticket. It's more like a receipt. It's something that we intend to be printed on a narrow roll, almost like a store receipt. It'll list basically what's on this screen right here with the terms and so on. It's something that you can put in the customer's hand when you're on the site, but this allows us, of course, to also email the customer a copy of the ticket with his signature and so on. So that's just a quick look at the work order as it is right now. We'll probably start playing with it a little bit, but it's definitely not really ready for prime time. Just an idea to get people, just something to get people thinking about it, and get some ideas together as we go along. All right, hope that's helpful.